Jeff Spark, Jay Gadget, what's going on? Spy City Chop, Poe Porter, Larry Lopez, Motorsport, Joe Town, Luis the Beast, Joe G, Prince Premier, Brother Adam, Fat and Bankrupt, Rodriguez, Rogers, Crazy G James, Don Sapansky, James Harris, Sports Fanatic, Ruben Gutierrez, Willie Hill, Ruben Lacona, A.K. Crowder, Romero Harris, Dr. RTV, Dub Diesel 951, Leon Robinson, what's good? I was just listening to your video. Which one? Dark is Light, Game Bread 510, Gypsy UK, Just Boxing, C.A. White, Samuel Davis, Tay Money, Hector Munoz, Ron G, Y'all Must Have Forgot, Elvin Robles, C.B. Black, Shawai Allah 77, Blessings Queen, Great Mercy Bull, Genebec Future Top 5 pound for pound, Kenneth Neal, Dago Rock, No Smoke Yavi TV. How's the ocean blue? Looking for the big fish blue? Yeah. SMG, Jeff the producer, Reggie DeLuca, what's good? You go hard after Tank, another idiot. How does it taste, Reggie DeLuca? Goatman, what's good? Turo Sosa, Larry Lopez, Courtney Ware, what's good? Miss Joette, peace bless Queen, how you doing today? Yes, we enjoying ourselves. We just came from dinner. Bruce Lee Wynn, what's good? Lee Sow, Herman Witherspoon, Sheeno Richardson, Big Block, what's going on? TB, what's good? Don Sapansky, my brother in the super chat. Blue, where you at? Outside the country, great brother. Kevin Lau Sr., Mr. Needy TV, what's good? SMG, we're gonna get into it. Ernie V, what's good? Some of these dudes, they can't help themselves. Jose Ayala, what's good? Sean Turner, what's good? Exactly, Genevieve. But how could you say that? Because you ain't a boxing fan. Kevin Lau Sr., what's good? Peace be free. Will Smooth, Boxing News DC, Goldman, what's good? No, I ask you a question, Reggie DeLuca. How does it taste? I'm tired of y'all. Boxing Dad, what's good? Elvin Robles, Khalid Raouf Ahmed Bey, what's good? MP Dub TF, Young Hollywood, what's going on? Y'all gonna learn not to play this game with me. I don't have patience like I used to with you. Before, I would ignore you. Today, I'm gonna give you the work. I'm trying, King, eating wheat things instead of potato chips. My brother Pac-Man ATL Tay in the building. What's good with you, Tay? I'm eating my wheat things. Square business, what's good? See, Reggie DeLuca, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. You don't know nothing about me. He said, how does what taste? We fans gave you that vacation you want. You tired of us? That's where you're wrong. See, we had businesses before I started doing this. Nice try again. C. Irvinwitz was good. Professor X was good. I worked in the hospital as a surgical tech and nursing for 17 years. My wife has businesses. I drive ambulances and school buses just cause. PGH Big Dog, Knockout King was good. Crane Enterprise was good. Professor X was good. DJ Charm the Prince, Kevin Laucine was good. Kevin Price was good. Jose Ayala was good. You see? You should stop talking. Darryl Claxton was good. Just like you don't know boxing, you don't know nothing about me. Texas was good. Larry T. Kim was good. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Delaney Howard, what's going on? Whoops. 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 T-Bonafide was good. Next Star 55 was good. I just like to make him look silly. I just like to make him look silly. I rated Scholar, my brother, what's good? Brian Vasquez was good. Deadshot 681 was good. Whoop. I'll drink to that. Ty Money was good. Jay Watt was good. Just talking because they can. See, then here we go with the next question. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Don't try to insult my intelligence. That's the quickest way to get blocked from here. Stand on your square. I respect that much more. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. was good. Ben Frank Jr. 100. Chief Wildfire was good. Oh. I was just asking a question. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Now you were just asking a question. No, you wasn't. I understand when somebody's accusing me. Don't insult my intelligence, brother. Don't ever insult my intelligence. Just being E was good. Don't ever insult my intelligence. I know exactly when you was trying to put a jacket on me. King Corleone was gone. Now you're trying to insult my intelligence. Oh, why you mad at me? I was just asking a question. No, you wasn't. You just tried to act like, oh, you just be hating on Tank and you just go at Tank. No, you a Tank fan. I'm a boxing fan. That's the difference between me and you. Gert, what's going on? Doug, what's good? Yeah, you send the link, they start speaking French. Facts, because then they this is what happened, Larry Lopez. When they hear themselves speaking out loud, it don't sound right. Box fan full time, my brother in Super Chat, hospital is best place to work. Benefits and top pay. Agreed. You understand? So here's the thing, right? Last night's performances. It went about how I expected. Chantel Hill was good. Amari XL Amori was good. It went face off 87 was good. As far as Tank's fight went about how I thought it was going to go, just longer than I thought it was going to go. I told you guys in my breakdown that I thought that the first 4 rounds, Kai Jin was good. I thought that the first 4 rounds was going to be tough for Tank to figure out. Why? Because I told you guys that Hector Garcia is Robert Chandler, Larry Lopez, Terrence Johnson. What's good with Terrence? I'm about to get into this, Terrence. What's good with you, Terrence? So, Calvin the Great was good. Tyrone Buchanan was good. Jay Murphy was good. I told you guys that Tank was gonna, in the beginning of the first 4 rounds, I felt like he was gonna struggle with trying to find his range. DFW Motivation was good. Enrique Champion was good. And it did. right? I thought that Tank was going to find his way. It would be competitive. Scrooge Man was good. I did 2 videos about it. My breakdown and what Sean Porter said, right? And so Ray Charles was good. And you got most of your predictions wrong again. Once again, you're not very bright. You're not very bright. How come I never seen you when I got all the predictions right? Everlasting Williams was good. Corey Yellman Jackson, what's going on? You a front runner. Lyrical Lethal was good. See, the difference between me and you is that I'm an actual man that stands on my square. Tanya Scott, peace, bless, Queen. How you feeling tonight? Hoodie Smoke, my brother. Audriana Marie Baker, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Happy New Year. M. Brian, what's going on? Calvin Gray, what's good? See, I'm an actual man. See, I'm gonna show up when I'm right. I'm gonna show up when I'm wrong. Unlike you, that's a front runner that want to show up talking about you got your predictions wrong again. Yeah, well, wait, was you when I get my predictions right? How come we never see you when I got the predictions right? Because you a coward that don't stand on no square. You have to do. Malante Davis was good. See, that's the difference between me and you. Show up when I get it right, and then give me credit for when I get it right. Then you have substance to stand on when I get it wrong. See, I got it wrong, but that's okay. But the fight went as I predicted. I said that Tank was going to have trouble in the first half of the fight. I don't care to know you, Charles. Ray Charles. I could care less. Brian Vasquez, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. I don't care to know you, but I know you're kind. Maharbet Salam was good, great brother. E. David was good. Daniel Roy, what's going on? Levine was good. See, I don't care to know you. Terry Approved, right? Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Brian Vasquez, my brother, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue. Richard Stony Island, my brother, salute to the shop. Lou is the best, was good. Don't block him. James Murphy was good. They're fans. See, those are what you call fans. Everybody else that's here to support me every single day, that's family. These dudes, they're fans. Underground Silence was good. See, he watching silence in secrecy. Who does that? Romero Harris was good. He's watching like this. And then as soon as he said, oh, he got something wrong, I can say something now. What kind of person are you? I don't care to know you. I can tell what kind of person you are. Armstrong Consultant, Jesse R., Larry Lopez was good. See, we can understand. Us here as family, we understand. We don't hide in silence behind the leaves and wait. Music and First Love was good. Harold Kumar was good. John Wick, my brother, I remember the GOAT was good. See, you hide in the weeds and wait. Oh, you got your predictions wrong. Let me come out and poke my head out and say you got your predictions wrong. How come I ain't see you when I send the link out? When I send the link out, come on and speak your piece. No, I don't get mad. Dago Rock was good. El Padrino was good. See, you know nothing about me because you hide in the weeds. Ray Charles, no wonder. You're blind. See, I see Will was good. See, when I'm right, I'll stand on my square, and when I'm wrong, I stand on my square. You can learn something. Hey, Red 79 was good. See, when I send out that link for you to come on, show your face, and actually say something, then why don't you come on then? Why aren't you popping your head out then? Sneakerologist 973 was good. Giovanni Walker was good. How come you don't poke your head out then? Schedule program. So the Tank fight went about how I thought it was going to go play out. It just went longer than I thought it was going to play out, right? I thought that by the fourth round, Fury and Survival was good. Salute to Australia. Bob Mark was good. I thought by the fourth round, Tank was going to figure out Hector Garcia, get his distance round. What did I tell you? He's going to have he's going to have problems with the distance, right? Tan Quayle was good. He's going to have problem with the distance. He's going to have problem with the range, and then eventually he'll find his. I thought Tank would find it in the fourth round. I was right. In the fourth round, what did Tank do? He in the fourth round, he had his biggest, clearest round of the fight at that moment, leading up to that moment. In the fourth round, like I told you guys, I said in the fourth round, he's going to swagger L was good. He's going to make his mark, right? Frank was going on. And that's what he did. $1 Trillion Dreams, Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I'm still high on Boots, but I see he has a problem with movers and his shots didn't have a lot on them in the later rounds. He was tired. I think Bud and Spence beat him in the late rounds. And we're going to get into that. Giovanni Walker, my brother in Super Chat, my refresher for the night out at the ocean. Salute my brother Giovanni Walker. I appreciate you. $1 trillion Dream Dudes dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Larry Lopez said you called the Blue. Right. See, the people that don't know boxing, they don't understand. They're fans of just trying to be against me. Willie Reed, I appreciate you, King. He said, yo, bro, just found your channel, best boxing channel out. I appreciate you, King. Jane Murphy was good. So, Muhammad Islam was good. Makadosh Mac of the South, my brother was good. Via Ferrer was good. So, the brother said 6 rounds to Reggie DeLuca. Goodbye. Now you can go. Goodbye. See how easy that works, Reggie DeLuca? See you later. 903 boxing was good. Goodbye. Gregory Quantenbaum was good. So now back to regularly scheduled programming. Baú was good. Aaron 99. Chavez Vera was good. Jose Ayala was good. So now Tristan Brown was good. Yeah, goodbye, brother. Now go to your other channels and hopefully they show you the love and everything you look to get in life. Damian Milton was good. Tristan Brown was good. Blessings to you, brother, on your journey. But you won't be here no more, trying to cause distractions. Goodbye. So now, anyway, back to regular scheduled programming, like I said. Calvin Johnson doubled down on him. A brother said, 6 rounds to 1 is crazy, right? Paul Porter was good. Because most people watch boxing through the lens of a fan. I don't. I'm not sitting there hoping that Tank wins rounds or hoping that Devin wins rounds or hoping that Boots wins rounds. Miles Austin's good. No, I'm going to watch it from the point of, or Shakur wins rounds. No, I'm watching it from the standpoint of what's actually happening in the fight. I'm not oohing and ahhing because Tank threw 2 punches. Boxing MMA 365 was good. Okay? I'm watching what's actually happening. Punches that's landed. Okay? Pressure, the distance, the pace of the fight. Alan Maddox, my brother, Marquis was good. So rounds 1 through 3, Hector Garcia won 1, 2, and 3. Paul Hustle was good. C was good. Malik Grant was good. And I gave Tank the 4th round big. I thought he won it big. In the 5th round, Hector Garcia came back and won the 5th round. Okay, in the 6th round, Jay Lynn, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Addison Pinckney was good. Addison was good, great brother. How you feeling? Marvin Seabrook was good. And then the 6th round, I thought Tank won the 6th round. Bayou was good. But it was a swing round. That swing round could have went either which way. I leaned towards Tank, right? So then, in the 7th round, right? So now, count the rounds. If you can add, that's 1, 2, and 3 to Hector Garcia. Round 4 to Tank. Round 5 to Hector Garcia. Round 6 to Tank, right? And round 7, I thought Tank started to close the gap, right? But you could give round 7 to Hector Garcia as well. Haney boys was good. Okay? So now, this dude come into my 6 rounds to 1 is crazy. Yeah, it could easily been 6 rounds to 1. Right? It was close rounds and close fights. Right? Yeah, Addison, everything is great, brother. Can't wait till we link up. Nicole Dunkley was good. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, had Garcia 4-3 leading up to the 8th. People were sleeping on Garcia body shots on Tank. Yeah, because they don't calculate that. They didn't see any of that. All they saw was what they was looking for was for Tank to land punches. I wasn't looking for Tank to land punches. I was watching the fight unfold. Right? And they could see Tank gaining distance, closing the gap. I knew he was going to close the gap. I knew in the first half of the fight, Tank, that's what he does. That's what he does. Right? That's how he fights. Right? He's a slow starter. You understand? He's a slow starter. That's what he is. Kevin Walker was good. He's a slow starter. Period. Right? He had a high guard. He was missing punches. And Garcia was closing the gap. Garcia was controlling the distance. Okay? Period. And if you saw anything else, it's because you're just a super fan and you're not a fan of boxing. JR the Star was good. John Thompson was good. Period. But Tank was collecting the data. Marvelous Tracks was good. But you're gonna sit here and act like Tank won this round. Tank won. And Tank was winning. Man, stop it. You're not a fan of boxing. You're a fan of a fighter, and that's where you go wrong. And that's what's wrong with this sport. Too many casual fans in the sport. Jay Lake was good. It's just way too many casual fans in this sport. Willie Hill was good. And then on top of it, the judges saw up into the 9th round. You dudes in the comment sections are bozos. Okay? Alfred Edwards was good. Touch and Trent was good. Okay? Let me say something too. These dudes in the comments say, man, I can't believe you said that. The most rounds that Hector Garcia won was 1 or 2. You don't deserve to be in this sport. The sport needs better fans than that. How can the judges, does anybody here that's real fans of the sport of boxing? Ray Charles, goodbye. All right, the sports guy was good. You don't have to worry about your opinion here, brother. Now go with your boy. All right, the sports guy was good. K. Ross was good. Now, think about this, right? E4 with E4 Dub Fit was good. Mikey Manley was good. So now, think about this, right? I want y'all to think about this. The judges had it. We have 540 people here and 200 likes. $540 people here and 200 likes. I don't know where they do that at, but they don't do it here. Mark Miller was good. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes all the way up, people. That's ridiculous. Silky Johnson was good. He said Kool-Aid out of a wine glass. Kool-Aid. I didn't drink Kool-Aid when it was cool to drink Kool-Aid, brother. I'm my own person. I ain't drink Kool-Aid probably since I was 6 years old and didn't have a choice to drink it. Bullet Gibson was good. When I have a choice to drink Kool-Aid or not, I ain't never drink Kool-Aid. H.L. McLean Deuce was good. So why would you even think I'm drinking Kool-Aid? I don't even understand that. Why? I don't even know. Jalen said, do they even still make Kool-Aid? I don't even know. Gerald Jazz Hayes was good, great brother. Lyrical Lethal was good. He said Kool-Aid. Like, I don't drink Kool-Aid, great brother. I ain't drink Kool-Aid in forever and a day. Karai was good. I'm a grown man. I can't even see myself entering the store and picking up a pack of Kool-Aid. Motorsport Sports was good. Romero Harris was good. Charlie Mack was good. So anyway, I need y'all to get the likes up. We should have 500 likes right now. Yeah, Tiana, imagine me walking into the store and saying, can I get a pack of Kool-Aid? What? What grown man does that? I'm a grown man that's getting on the verge of having my first grandchild. I wouldn't even give my grandchild here, have a Kool-Aid. What? What are you talking about? Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, he said, don't go too hard on Ray C. He's blind, can't see the judges. Yeah, well, he ain't got to worry about it because he done found his way up out of here anyway. Dante Gam was good. I just like to entertain the people, that's all. They're entertainment, great brother. Dante Gam, don't worry about it. Lou Pineda was good. YG Knight was good. So now, the judges, by the end of the fight, now anybody here only saw Hector Garcia win in 1 round or 2? Jimmy Bernard said, do Kool-Aid still exist? I don't even know. Creighton Brooks was good. Willie Reed was good. Did anybody here in this chat seeing Hector Garcia only win 1 or 2 rounds? The entire night. Brent Lawson was good. Anybody that watched the fight, Bossy Rodriguez, John Thomas was good. Anybody here, you only saw Hector Garcia winning 1 or 2 rounds? He only won 1 or 2 rounds? Malaya, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Box fan full time, my brother in the super chat. Boots should have fought that style early in his career. Passport General was good. We're gonna get into that. He won the first 3 rounds. He won the first 3 rounds. To say he won one round, he won 1 round. Come on, man, stop it. See, this is the problem with the sport of boxing. Gilbert Yemenez was good. This is the problem with the sport of boxing. That fans are not realistic and they're not honest. This is the only sport that you can be unhonest in. This is the only sport that fans are just completely dishonest. Vlad Smith was good. The only sport that fans will be completely dishonest, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Senzo, South Africa was good. JD Spades is lurking was good. Travis Holiday said, stop putting Boots in the same conversation with Earl. Okay. Angelica Burnell Castellanos, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Let me say this, right? For you slow people in the back. See, this is the problem. Again, with the sport of boxing, that it just bothers me. This is a sport that I love. This is a sport that I put energy in. And when you have casuals that just come here and just jump into the sport and it just fanism and they don't know nothing about the sport and they just speak just because they can. You know how many great fighters had fights that was deemed to be lackluster early in their careers? Copperfield Philly was good. Do you understand that? Just about every fighter has these fights in their careers. Boots won every single round. He won every single round. He didn't get the knockout. He didn't look dazzling. But let me ask you a question. Tank is 28 years age. Did Tank look dazzling to you last night against Hector Garcia? King of Tatty was good. Type speed, type slick, hand speed was good. Did Tank look dazzling to you last night? Did he look out of this world to you? Student 17 was good. That's not considered a A-class fighter in Hector Garcia, people. Was that an A-class fighter that Tank fought? No. Ryan Taylor was good. So does that mean because Tank didn't look great against a A-class fighter that he ain't an A-class fighter? The expectations is because you didn't know who Chua Kadazine is. Just like you didn't know who Hector Garcia was until he beat Chris Colbert. And anybody come in here and acting like they was, everybody was aware who Hector Garcia was before he beat Chris Colbert, you're not telling the truth and you're not being honest again. You didn't know who Hector Garcia was until he beat Chris Colbert. And Chris Colbert was the overwhelming favorite. King of Tatty, you're a liar. If you come here talking about everybody knew who Hector Garcia was. Everybody was made aware of Hector Garcia when he beat Chris Colbert, and Chris Colbert was the overwhelming favorite to win that fight. He was a late replacement in the fight. Please don't come here acting like you was a fan and knew who Hector Garcia was. You dudes be coming here capping. Now, you might have been aware of Hector Garcia if you're a hardcore boxing fan. I was aware of him. I didn't think he was going to beat Chris Colbert. He was not the favorite in the fight. Gerardo Valencia, brother in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I enjoyed the fight night. Me too. You dudes be in here making up stories, man. Real EC2 was good. Now everybody knew who Hector Garcia was. Alan Maddox, brother in super chat. I'm waiting for some clown to say he only won 1 and 2 rounds. Laugh him out. Yeah, well, that's what they said. The judge said he only won 1 or 2 rounds. Big Brother in Life was good. $1 Trillion Dreams, dudes, brother in Super Chat. I was flabbergasted when Colbert lost. I can't front. Right. I knew who Hector Garcia was, but I didn't think he was going to beat Chris Colbert. Terrence Sutton said, I never heard of him. Right. Most people never heard of him. But now they're going to come here pretending that everybody knew who he was now. D. Sosa was good. Just like I said, Blue, do you see my comment on the video I sent you that you have to see on IG? I didn't see it yet. I'll check it out when this is over, Queen. Brooklyn Kennedy, my brother in the super chat. He said, hey, Blue, Tank lost me 200. Had him at TKO in round 6. Me too. He lost me 300. I had a knockout in round 7. Because I actually put my money where my mouth is. T Hall was good. I had Tank winning in round 7. Lou was the best, was good. The Beast was good. BVG was, the trade was good. Right. He said, I didn't know who he was till he fought Colbert. Right. Most people didn't know who he was. Now dudes going to come in acting like they know who he was. That guy, George, was good. $12 was good. People just be making up stories. There's a lot of Jermaine Green was good. Right relationship was good. That's why I rub people the wrong way these days. You know why? Because I tell you the truth. I'm not going to sit here and make up no stories. Julian Brooks was good. I'm not going to do that. These other dudes sit there and act like, oh, they're overwhelming fans of this person, that person. No, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you where I stand. And you like it, you like it. You don't. Alan Mattis, brother in the super chat, he said, not 1 or 2 rounds, Blue. A half a round, shaking my head and laughing. Right, Alan Mattis, salute to you in the super chat. Terrence Barlayton was good. People just be making up stuff. Nicholas Jackson was good. The ooh and ah. Let me ask y'all a question. Watch this now. How many people here knew who Hector Garcia was? You better tread lightly when you say this. T. Hall was good. Hey Red 79 was good. Kevin Oliver was good, great brother. How you feeling? Darius Gilliard was good. How many people knew who Hector Garcia was? Right. I knew who he was because I watched a few of his fights. But I didn't volunteer to be like, let me go watch Hector Garcia's fights. Boxing historian, what's going on? I watched his fights based off of fight cards he was on. I didn't watch Hector Garcia fights to go seek out and watch Hector Garcia. No slight to Hector Garcia, but I watch boxing. You understand? Box fan 4-time brother in super chat. Colbert was a minus 3,300 favorite versus Garcia. Right. Overwhelming. Right? So did Tank Davis have a great performance? No. You just was introduced to Hector Garcia. Right? Okay. So Boots won every single round. How many people heard of Nakatani before that Teofimo Lopez fight? Not many people. My brother Bish B Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. They still got it going, Bish. My brother Bish B Megastar Little Princess channel. They didn't have a grand performance against Hector Garcia. Okay, so now, Angelica, let me rank you up, Queen. So now, see, we have somebody else that's uneducated. People just be talking just to talk. I know it's not. It says pay attention, but it's actually free. Haney Boy said, why you downplaying Tank to up Boots? I didn't downplay Tank. Did anybody hear me downplay Tank? I know, maybe comprehension is not your first lesson, not your first language. Shot _ 064 was good. I'm not downplaying Tank at all. G-Code was good. I didn't downplay Tank performance at all. I didn't downplay Tank Davis at all. I was giving you an example to say, I'm not even talking about Tank. I'm talking about Hector Garcia. I'm saying that you didn't know who he was. So sometimes if you pay attention, I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. It don't cost you a thing. It's the most expensive free thing in the world. It's the most free, expensive thing in the world. Bubba was good. So I never downplayed Gervonta Tank Davis at all, or his performance. You don't pay attention very well. Clot World was good. You understand? Paying attention is free. Sunny day, blessings. Right? So I said that my point is not what Tank did or didn't do. My point is that sometimes these guys that they're fighting that you may not be aware of are better than what you think they're to be. But see, you don't comprehend very well. Comprehension is not your first language. Fan of a fighter is your first language. Rashid Hill, The Art of Fighting is good. You're in the wrong place. If you're a fan of a fighter, that's not going to work out for you very well over here. You might as well go to those other platforms that's fan of a fighters and going to give you what you're looking for, because I'm going to give you the truth. And that's not what you're looking for. Mr. SDR was good. That's not what you're looking for. Jonesy 810 was good. H Money Bags was good. No, I'm not feeding it into, I'm teaching. Kenny Carson, my brother, he said, Blue, you're the best. Hands down. Appreciate you, great brother. Amos Milburn was good. So I never said that Tank, nothing about Tank not being good or having an underwhelming performance. What I said was he didn't dazzle you, right? And my point is saying this is that it's not what Tank did or didn't do, right? It's about Hector Garcia being better than what we give these fighters credit for. So the guy that Boots fought, I'm sure Boots wasn't even very aware of what he said. Boston historian Blue Fanon exposed your scoring. He said you were smoking that good, having okay, good. So now check this out, Boston historian. Now go to Fanon's channel and make sure you keep up over there, great brother. You ain't gotta worry about what I'm doing over here no more. How about that? See? Now stay over there. Hayes Hill was good. Louis Pinedo, appreciate you, great brother. Pinedo was good, great brother. Now don't worry about it. You could go over there and hope that you get what you're looking for. Blessings to you on your journey. See how that works? Simple. Now go laugh it up over there and have a good time, a grand old time, brother. Blessings to you. So now think about this, right? Trash Store Gamers 15 was good. I don't care whether he did it or not. The point is that he should have never said it. Regardless, that's his thought pattern over there. This is mine over here. I stay in my lane. I don't jump in other people's lanes. So don't bring other people's information and things over here. I'm talking about what I do over here. So now, Ill Will 85 Double R was good. So now what I'm saying is this: that these fighters that we think are just walks in the parks, maybe better than what we thought. Maybe Karen Chua Kazim was better. Kid Clientele 19 was good than we all expected, as far as being slicker, elusive, and hard to hit. You understand what I'm saying? He just might have been better than what we thought. Now we're gonna find out when he go to fight somebody else, because he's gonna Shakur. What's going on? So now Elbow is good. Karen Dunwell is good. So now we're going to find out when he fights another fighter and how he fares with this fighter, so on and so forth. It's just like we saw with Nakatani, right? Box fan full-time brother in the Super Chat said that Tank don't beat Dev or Shakur, they get physical. Agreed. Darius Gilliard, brother in Super Chat, came up off 100 Blue. I picked 8-9 round and won 800. Ooh-wee! Hey, bro, I'm going to need a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Denzel Hort, my brother. He had good footwork and cardio, but that's about it. Yeah, Deal With It TV was good. He was moving a lot. He was hard to hit. And on top of that, Evelyn Etta, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? Eddie Wallace was good. On top of him being very, very active and moving a lot, Boots was looking for one punch. He was looking to knock him out, right? Instead of boxing him. Instead of cutting the ring off, stepping to his left, stepping to his right. He was following him because you can see in Boots' mind, this dude ain't supposed to be in here with me. Maya Egypt, Peace Bless Queen, how you doing today? T Hall was good. You understand? Boots in his mind was like, man, this dude is not supposed to be in here with me. DM Dub was good. Marcus AI was good. Grimy Warlock was good. RVS was good. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't supposed to be in here with me. And that was Boots' mindset. He was trying to get him up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna happen when you in there with somebody that's crafty, that has great stamina and ain't trying to get knocked out. It ain't gonna happen. You gotta allow it to come to you, right? You gotta box. You understand? That's not what Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence is going to present. Robert Williams is good. They're not going to be moving around the ring 10,000 times. Desmond Green was good. That's not what they're going to present. He's not going to have to look for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. And he's not going to feel like these dudes shouldn't be in the ring with me. Substance was good. You understand? Angelica said dude was better than advertised. He was. From the Ukraine. Denzel Horton was good. And he surprised me. He probably surprised them. How much information did they have on this dude? Probably not a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Probably not a lot. But let me show y'all something. Dre was good. You know how many fighters had lackluster performances against guys that was deemed that they should have blew out? Jaron Pearl was good. How many people remember? Now everybody, it amazes me. Everybody knows Emmanuel Augustus. You only know Emmanuel Augustus 90%, right? But 90% of the people don't know who Emmanuel Augustus is. They can't name you 5 fights he had. But they know he gave Floyd Mayweather a very tough time. Big Watch 12 was good. You understand? Gino Williams was good. But people will tell you how good Emmanuel Augustus, the drunken master. You only know that because Floyd Mayweather told the world 10,000 times over that was his toughest fight. And so now everybody knows who the drunken master Emmanuel Augustus is. Denny Flowers was good. 9 times out of 10. Box fan, full-time brother back in Super. Devin Shakur won't stay too long in the pocket like Garcia. They definitely won't. Black Ice was good. 90% of the people, they couldn't tell you 5 fights right now. If I told everybody here that no Emmanuel Augustus, give me 5 fights he had, you couldn't do it. Respect my Luke was good. Without picking up your phone and going to Google, you would not know. You would not know. But that was Floyd's toughest fight. Not Manny Pacquiao, not Canelo Alvarez, not Diego Corrales, not Shane Mosley, not Miguel Cotto, not Juan Manuel Marquez, not the Hall of Famers. Porpins was good. You know who his toughest fight was? A guy that you can't even name 5 fights. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Facts. Every sport there's people no one ever heard of or not highly recruited, but later we'll see they could ball a little or a lot. I.e. Brady benched 2 superstars. Facts. Kush was good. Facts. Terrence Bartley, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue salute. Chris Colbert says he don't want the smoke with Hector if 10 KO him. Shaking my head. I think he did something to Chris. Yeah. Larry Lopez was good. It's a bad style matchup. Tiger A was good. It's a bad style matchup. Styles also make fights. You understand? So the Hall of Famers didn't give Floyd. Manny Pacquiao didn't give Floyd no problems. Miguel Cotto gave him more problems than Manny Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez gave Floyd Mayweather 0 problems. Manny Pacquiao gave Floyd Mayweather 0 problems. Diego Corrales gave Floyd Mayweather 0 problems. 0. 0. Emmanuel Augustus and Chop Corley gave him the toughest fight to his career. Kush Wade was good. Arturo Gatti, 0 problems. Chop Corley, okay, DeMarcus Chop Corley, and Emmanuel Augustus gave him the toughest fight to his career. Not Juan Manuel Marquez, first ballot Hall of Famer. Not Canelo Alvarez, first ballot Hall of Famer. Not Manny Pacquiao, first ballot Hall of Famer. Not Diego Corrales, late great legendary Diego Corrales, first ballot Hall of Famer. Do you even know Diego Corrales' record? He was the favorite going into that fight. Castillo only gave him problems because he hurt his shoulder. And the proof of that is you look at the rematch, and he just outclassed him. Nobody talks about the second fight with Corrales. They only talk about I mean Diego Castillo. We only talk about the first fight because the first fight was close because he injured his shoulder. That's not an award. Box fan 4-time brother super chat. Other than Marquez, other than Marquez, can they name all the ones that Pac beat? No, they can't. Let me ask you a question. Grimy Warlock was good. Can anybody tell me when Manny Pacquiao came on the scene? Watch this now. Trivia question. What was the fight and announcement that Manny Pacquiao was here? And name me the guys that knocked out Manny Pacquiao. I'll wait. Sweet Science Examiner was good. Can you name the guys that knocked Manny Pacquiao out? And what was the fight that got Manny Pacquiao the acknowledgement to got him on the scene and people started noticing him? Clyde Dumper was good. Who's the guy Manny Pacquiao fought that he was the underdog in and got the victory, and then people was like, who is this dude Manny Pacquiao? He was a big underdog. He was a late replacement, right? See? People don't even know. I'm seeing Oscar Barrera, Marquez. You see what I'm saying? Nope. Ricky Hatton, Barrera. Nope. Kimber 4509 was good. Angelica said the South African guy. Exactly. And guess what, Angelica? What was he in that fight? The underdog. Paul and Hustle said Madonna. Nope. No way. Nope. Nope. Fred, what's going on? Morales. Nope. Jerry Jones is good. Nope, nope, nope. Joe D 415 was good, great brother. Nielsen, nope. Chadwick Eglinton was good. Nope. His name is Ledwaba. It was a South African fighter, okay, who was 33 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Manny Pacquiao was a late replacement. Manny Pacquiao was brought in to lose the fight. He was just a body as a late replacement for his initial opponent that pulled out. He was the guy that he was going to knock out Manny Pacquiao. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. On his side note, disappointed in the DC crowd, booing almost every fighter, lack of energy and altercations in the crowd. I thought all the fights were competitive. Right. Terrible. Terrible, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. It was Ledwaba, and he was 33 wins, 1 loss with 1 draw. Manny Pacquiao was brought in as a late replacement. My brother Sakari was good. Manny Pacquiao was brought in a late replacement. Okay? And so guess what? Manny Pacquiao got a 6-round knockout. And after he got a 6-round knockout, the whole world took notice and said, who is this dude? Let me say it to you again. After Manny Pacquiao got the 6-round knockout, the whole world stopped and said, who is this Manny Pacquiao dude? And then after that, Manny Pacquiao became the Manny Pacquiao that you know. But again, they picked Manny Pacquiao as a late replacement, as an opponent, stay busy fight to get knocked out. And then he did the knocking out. And he didn't look back ever since. He went on a tear after that. Until he lost to Eric Morales 4 years later. But how many people now, watch this now. How many people know Lilo Ledwaba, because he was the guy. How many people know him? Not many, right? Not many. Q Lee was good. His name is Lilo Ledwaba, Jalen. How many people know who he was? Nobody. But he was the dude. 31 wins with 1 loss and 1 draw. He was that dude. He was supposed to be the dude to fight the Eric Moraleses and the Barreras of the world out of South Africa. He was the next big thing. This was 2001. Most people don't know who he is. Manny Pacquiao was a late replacement. He was a late replacement. Big Watts was good. Lowly LaShaw was good. No, Big Watts, not back then. Holds R side, the 2010, my 210 was good, great brother. Frank was good. And then Manny Pacquiao became the Manny Pacquiao. He was already knocked out twice leading up into that moment. This is why they was like, well, let's choose this dude. Who's this dude? They went down the list. Who's this Manny Pacquiao dude? This dude was knocked out twice. Pull him in here. We're going to knock him out, and we'll just keep the train rolling. Little did they know that Manny Pacquiao was getting ready to upset the apple cart and getting ready to become a legend. And become a legend. Little did they know he was going to get knocked out in the 6th round and Manny Pacquiao was going to become a legend. He was supposed to be that legend. So, my point is, sometimes these opponents that are brought in as opponents are not opponents. They're better than what you thought. They're slicker than what you thought. So if you basing what you saw Boots do yesterday and saying, oh man, he don't stand no chance with Errol and Terrence Crawford, you're sadly mistaken. Stanley Bell is good. You're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. And that's not how boxing operates, brothers. Let me educate y'all. See, I'm not one of those other playing channels that's going to come in and tell you, man, they're going straight, Jamon Kennedy was good. Yeah, Jalen. People going to come in and tell you, oh man, they freight train right through X, Y, and Z. You know, he going to do this, he going to do that. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's not how. Oh, we drew the Seahawks. Ronnie War was good. So that's not how boxing operates, people. You're sadly mistaken if you think, well, Boots, look at this guy he couldn't even knock this dude out. Let me tell you something. Box fan 4-time, my brother in Super Chat. Remember Pac Agapito that was ugly? Yeah, exactly. How many people remember? Everybody knows who Nonito Donaire is, right? Montreal Virginia Beast was good. I'm going to give you another example. Today, everybody knows who Nonito Donaire is, the second greatest Filipino fighter in history, right? The Filipino Flash, right? Everybody knows who Nonito Donaire is, right? When did he make his name for himself? Cool Breeze was good. When did Nonito Donaire become Nonito Donaire that you know? What fight was it? Mike the Mobile Mechanic said you're going too far back for me, Blue. I got to give these examples because everybody knows who Nonito Donaire is, but they don't be knowing the history. They don't be knowing the history. So you be looking at these fights and you be saying, Boots he ain't ready for this person. He ain't ready for that person. Maybe he is, maybe he not. Band up was good. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Who knows? Maybe he getting in with Errol Spence, female boxing 336. Blessings, Queen. Exactly, when he beat Vic Darchinyan. And he was the underdog in that fight. Ill Will 85. Facts. Crawford versus Raymond Beltran. Exactly. Let me give you another one. Everybody said, well, man, Errol Spence, he can't even knock out Mikey Garcia. He went 12 rounds with Mikey Garcia. Everybody expected him to run right through Mikey Garcia. Did he run through him? Drummer 700 was good. Band up, my brother Super Chat. What's up with Meek Mill and them yesterday? Crazy 100. Yeah, man. Going back and forth with the Russell Busters. James Clemens was good. Going back and forth. Man, New York 718 was good. So everybody said, well, Errol Spence, he couldn't even knock out Mikey Garcia. He couldn't do this. What does that mean? That mean Errol Spence wasn't going to beat Sean Porter? That mean Errol Spence wasn't going to beat Danny Garcia? Who hit harder and more aggressive and bigger and stronger? T-Bone fight was good. Tommy Hunt was good. Y'all have to understand that styles make fights. You have to understand that every fight is different. Just that's not last night wasn't an indication, people. Okay, that wasn't an indication that suddenly Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford gonna walk right through Boots. I'm trying to tell y'all now. You're gonna be sadly mistaken. There's gonna be a lot of wet faces and a lot of sad tears, man. If you think that that was an indication, standing 8 count was good. Roddy was good. If you think that that was an indication to tell you, oh, the door's awakening, Darius Gilliard was good. You'll have a rude awakening if you think that that's how Boots is gonna look, or he ain't gonna be able to do. Okay. That's what they thought. See, let me give you another example. Let me give you another example. Okay? I'm gonna help you out. Let me give you another example. Right? See, I'm not. Again, I can't say this enough. All too many times, people be having y'all be going to these other platforms. Marcel Virginia Beach was good, and they talk from a fan standpoint. I'm not a fan of a fight. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. Okay, that's the difference between me and everybody else. You understand? I'm not a fan of a fight. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. You understand? Young God, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said if Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence would have gotten in the ring with Karen, he would have done the same thing he did to Boots. Right, he just moved around. Q De Niro was good. Deuce. My brother, let me wrench you up. He didn't come to win. He came to survive. He came to get to the 12th round. Jeremy Hurd was good. He didn't come to win. I want my vision back was good. He came to survive. Now, let me give you an example. Terrence Crawford fought Raymond Beltran, and he fought Yuriorkis Gamboa, right? And when he fought those two fighters, they hit Terrence Crawford. Thomas Delorme had success against Terrence Crawford, right? They hit Terrence Crawford. They hurt Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford don't want to see Victor Post style. Robert Chandler, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I think Boots will be fine. I think he could use 1 or 2 more fights before Crawford Spence. His talent is there, but I think a little more seasoning and patience won't hurt him. But Boots is in their class. For sure, salute to my brother, Robert Chandler, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I'm going to give y'all another example. Oh, man. Thomas Delorme had success against Terrence Crawford. Raymond Beltran had success against Gamboa. Hurt Terrence Crawford badly. Had him out on his feet. Terrence Crawford better stay away from Victor Posto. See, I might be talking above your head. Jerry Jones is good. Terrence Crawford better stay away from him. He better not go nowhere near Victor Posto. Victor Posto gonna knock out Terrence Crawford. Victor Posto was Sergey Kovalev. He was Sergey Kovalev. Victor Postal was. Right? He was Sergey Kovalev. Right? So now, no, it's above a lot of people's heads, Jalen. I'm not talking down to you, I'm talking the facts. It's above a lot of people's head because they don't know what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people are not fans of the sport of boxing, they're fans of fighters, and that's where you go wrong. So when I'm speaking how I'm speaking, it's going to go over your head. Why? Because you don't know what I'm talking about. So it is above your head. And I'm not talking down on you, I'm talking above your head. Because most people, Milton Welsh was good, Dwight was good. They don't understand it, they don't remember these times, and they don't care to remember these times because they're not fans of the sport of boxing, they're fans of fighters. When you're a fan of a fighter, it'll lead you astray every single time. Then you can't go back and you can't have these conversations. Why? Because you solely focus on one fighter. Marissa Aiken, peace blessings to the queen in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue, blessings to you, queen. So I'm not talking down on you, right? I'm talking to you. I'm educating the situation. Jew Blue was good. Teach was good. So I'm not talking down on you, right? Or any of those things. What I'm saying is going to go over your head because most people don't know what I'm talking about. It's just like I gave you the example with the dude that fought Manny Pacquiao. That went over everybody's head. You know why? Because they're fans of fighters and not fans of the sport of boxing. When I ask everybody about Vic Darcinian and Nonito Donaire, they can't comprehend that because they don't know they're fans of a fighter. OGOB was good. So it's not that I'm talking down on you, right? It's that I'm educating what's going on. See, everybody gets enamored. Oh, I'm an Errol Spence fan. I'm an Errol Spence fan. I'm an Errol Spence fan. And you ain't paying attention to the sport of boxing. Or I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. And you ain't paying attention to the sport of boxing. Or I'm a Tank Davis fan. Oh, Tank Davis this. And Tank Davis that. And Tank can't do no wrong. And Tank can't do this. You're wrong. You're wrong. So it's not talking down on you. When you sit in the classroom, is the teacher talking down on you? No, he ain't talking down on you. What do he tell you? You better pay attention. You better focus in my class or you're going to miss it. He ain't talking down on you. He's just trying to catch you up to speed. Johnny Elegant was good. So here, okay, let me give you an example, Jalen. Marvin was good. Jalen, since you said that, right? Okay, what was the narrative, Jalen, when Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson, Lucas Matisse, and Jalen, what was the narrative? Top Baby, blessings, queen. What was the narrative when Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, Lucas Matisse, and Lamont Peterson was fighting at 140? Cam Estrada, what's good with you, nephew? Jalen said, nor would she say. Why would she have to? How would you know it's a she? Your teacher comes in so many different forms and shapes. Why did you say she? Because about 70% of teachers, you said she. Why would it be a she? By you saying she means you putting yourself in a box. You're angling to a certain place. Alan Maddox, my brother, a teacher is just a teacher. I didn't give a gender, male or female. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, bet you Blue, most of these folks don't know the beast Michael Moore was at light heavyweight. All they remember or know him as is he fighting the big George Foreman. This is a fact. Tommy Hunt was good. But I'm not trying to go there with you. No, I'm asking you. I just said that because you said he. Oh, okay. Understood, J-Man. Did I say he? Probably so. You right. Manny King was good. You right. I understand what you're saying. I probably did say it. But my thing is this, right? Okay, what was the narrative then? Right? You said you don't know. Most people here don't know. I meant to say the teacher just in general. Tech RD was good. So, most people, what was the narrative? Can anybody tell me what the narrative was when Danny Garcia, Lucas Matisse, Terrence Crawford, and Lamont Peterson and Amir Khan was running 140? What was the narrative at that time? What was the narrative? T9 boxing class was good. Most people don't know, right? Again, like I said, that's why I said it's going to go over many people's head. It's not to slight you. Savon the Don was good. No, the narrative was this, was that they was all afraid to fight Victor Postal. That was the narrative, that they was all afraid to fight Victor Postal. Amir Khan then left the division, right? Box fan 4-time brother in Super Chat. Bet they don't know nothing about Mark Too Sharp Johnson either. Sure they don't. They was all afraid to fight Victor Postal. He was the boogeyman. But again, if you're not a fan of the sport of boxing, everybody here knows who Danny Garcia is, right? Everybody here knows who Amir Khan is, right? Everybody here know who Terrence Crawford is, right? Does everybody here, and I'm sure most people know who Lamont Peterson is, but how many people know Lucas Matisse and know Victor Postal and can say they watched 3 to 4 fights of Victor Postal and Lucas Matisse? 88 Sports Talk was good. Montreal, Virginia Beach was good. How many people can say they know who Victor Postal was and Lucas Matisse was? And that Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson, Zab Judah, what's his name? Amir Khan, Terrence Crawford, they was ducking Victor Postal. They was ducking Victor Postal, right? And because Terrence Crawford had a somewhat tough fight with Thomas Delorme, then he had a tough fight with Yuriokis Gambo, and he was hurt in that fight. Then Terrence Crawford had a tough fight with Raymond Beltran, right? Guess what? Man, when Terrence Crawford ain't gonna go nowhere near Victor Postal and Lucas Matisse, he ain't gonna go nowhere near them because he had tough fights with these dudes. Imagine what Postal gonna do to him. Box fan 4-time brother in the super chat. Before that, they were saying Tim Bradley duck Khan. Sure did. Because they could. Tim Bradley. How many people know this? How many people know that Tim Bradley and Amir Khan could have fought for undisputed and unified the belts? How many people was aware of that? How many people was aware of that? Smash the like button. We should have 700 likes right now. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Angelica said, Tim really ducked Khan. But what did Tim Bradley say, though? But we said the side of the streets thing is not a thing. Black Candy was good. Burgess Meredith was good. But we'll sit here, Calvin Johnson, what's going on? And we'll say the side street is this and this don't matter and this don't. Zania Presley was good. You know why they didn't fight Tanya Scott? Because Tim Bradley said, well, he's on this side of the street, I'm on this side of the street, and we don't do business over there. And then Tim Bradley exited the division. And then Tim Bradley was Errol Spence's mandatory. Well, Errol Spence was Tim Bradley's man. They could have fought for a belt. 88 Sports Club, brother, back in Super Chat. I remember when Lucas knocked out Lamont Peterson in 3 rounds. Professor X was good. See, so these are the things that people don't even know. So my point of saying this was, Terrence Crawford was chinny. He better not. Darius Gilliard was good. Terrence Crawford was chinny, right? He better not fight Victor Postal. He gonna get knocked out. And then guess what happened? When he fought Victor Postal, it was the easier fight than it was Gamboa, Beltran, and Thomas Delorme, wasn't it? What happened to him getting knocked out and getting dropped? Boss fan full-time brother back in Super Chat. Tim left Gary Shaw, went to top rank and fought Kazamayor at 147. Sure did. Cecil Jackson was good. Frank was good. Nate Campbell, yeah. Rob Black was good. So what happened? It didn't look nothing like that, right? They told you Terrence Crawford was going to get knocked out. He chinny. He better stay away from him. Yeah, what happened with that? Oh, yeah, after Floyd had that tough fight, he better stay away from Diego Corrales. Yeah, what happened with that? He didn't even have a tough fight. Did he even have a fight? He could have got out and fought somebody else. Terrence Crawford went there and dog walked Victor Postal. Suddenly, Victor Postal is not on the top of the list as big fight names for Terrence Crawford. Westwood was good. You see how that works? Suddenly, they'll act like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford ain't fighting nobody. But Victor Postal was the boogeyman, though, that nobody wanted to see. Not Danny Garcia, not Amir Khan, not Terrence Crawford. Nobody. Alan Mattis, brother in the Super Chat. Remember Frankie Randall or Freddie Pendleton? Oh, I do. Q De Niro, my brother in the Super Chat. Deuce. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, let's get them likes up, fam. Y'all tuned in to the best boxing channel. Salute to my brother Q De Niro. Deuce. But they told you this was going to be a tough fight. They told you, and this was a unification bout, though. But now today, they tell you Terrence Crawford ain't never fight nobody. This is equivalent. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all an example. You see how right now people say nobody want to fight Boots. Nobody want to fight Boots. Imagine Errol Spence fight Boots right now, beats Boots. And in 5 years, people be like, man, he ain't never fight nobody at 147. What? He move up to 54 and people going to be like, yeah, he ain't fight nobody at 147 though. Who he fought? Just going to act like Boots don't even exist, huh? Because that's equivalent to what's happening. Boxing has become the ultimate what have you done for me lately sport. We erase history. We erase history all the time. We just erase it. Like, it ain't even happened. It didn't even happen. Black Candid, he said, wouldn't no one say that bad example? It's a bad example to you because you don't know who Victor Postal was. Victor Postal was considered the same way Jaron Boots Ennis is right now. He was the top European guy in boxing. What is you talking about? Young God, brother in the Super Chat, hey Blue, why people saying Tank is overrated? Because they don't know boxing? John Hunt was good. Grown Gold 7 was good. Appreciate you. So this dude said, if you know who he is, then you know the perception that surrounded Victor Postal at that time. He was considered the best European fighter. One of them, him and Sergey Kovalev and these dudes back then. What are you talking about? So why would you say it's a bad example? He was a champion, brother. You're right, it's a bad example because he was already a champion. That was a unification bout. You're right. Victor Postal was a champion already. Boots didn't fight for a world title and is not a champion right now. So you're right, that is a bad example. Because Victor Postal at that time is more accomplished. So you're right. So imagine again, like I said, if Errol Spence was to beat Victor Postal, and in 5 years he moves up to 154, and people talking about he didn't fight nobody at 147. But the perception is Boots is the boogeyman. So when Terrence Crawford fought the boogeyman and Victor Postal, you act like he don't exist when we talk about resumes. Now again, like I said, I personally think that Errol Smith's resume is better than Terrence Crawford's. For namesake, Box fan 4-time brother super chat. Do you think Pac avoided Juan Guzman? I don't think Manny Pacquiao. I think the politics avoided it. Max Fields was going. Manny Pacquiao fight anybody. Manny Pacquiao fight anybody. So, Manny Pacquiao personally, I think the politics don't let a lot of fights happen, but we seem to overlook the politics though. Victor Postal was a knockout dude. Split weight 187 was good. Bob Rim say a lot of fights is 50-50. Remember, they was building that fight. Kush Wade was good. They was building, Mike Lee was good. Gino Williams, what's going on? They was building that fight with Manny Pacquiao man, why's his name slipping my mind right now? Dude, that transition. Tommy Hunt, what's going on? 2 up, 2 down was good. What's dude name? Why am I forgetting his name? He transitioned. Edwin Valero. That was the mega fight. That was a super fight. That was an even bigger fight than Manny Pacquiao and Morales and Manny Pacquiao, Barrera, and Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez. That Edwin Valero fight, because Edwin Valero was viewed as a better fighter than all of them, and he was a knockout artist. And Edwin Valero, Nicholas Simmons was good. He was the dude, and that was a super fight. Manny Pacquiao, Edwin Valero. They was building up that fight, man. That was a super fight that never happened. Obviously, for obvious reasons. But that was the super fight. Edwin Valero and Manny Pacquiao. They was building up that fight. And they wasn't going to let that get derailed. I mean, dude was a southpaw like Manny Pacquiao. He was very active, very explosive like Manny Pacquiao. 27 wins, no loss, no draw, with 27 wins by way of knockout. Now, that Antonio DeMarco fight, he had a tough fight with DeMarco. That was a tough fight with Antonio DeMarco. Manny King was good. So they was looking to build up that fight. And dude had 27 fights, 27 knockouts. That was ridiculous. So, you know, it's politics, it's a business. Donald Hawkins was good. It's a business, and people don't realize that it's a business. Sakari, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute Blue. Some of these guys tripping, saying Ellis was robbed. He lost 6 rounds and rounds 8 and 12, in my opinion. He lost the gas at the end, clearly. Sure did. And I went back and listened to my video because I was trying to watch the fights and do videos at the same time. And I was misspeaking. I said the 10th round. I was speaking on the 10th round, so I apologize. Rojao was good. Yeah, and then there was you know, AB walked right through DeMarco. That was his best performance of his career. To date. So, Menedes de Piedra was good. Boost needs to study Canelo and Lara. So my thing is this. My point is to say this, people. We gotta relax when you see these types of performances and automatically assume, yeah, well, oh, that's it. He ain't gonna be able to beat X, Y, and Z. Now maybe he can beat Terrence Crawford, Errol Smith. Maybe he don't. But don't let that performance suddenly think that he ain't the phenom. That he ain't on deck. Because you'd be sadly mistaken. Dwayne Yosef was good. Split weight 187. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Manny don't duck. Matter of fact, he begging Errol Spence right now to bang for this belt back and come out of retirement. Yeah, he is. Crawler Low was good. Exactly. Manny, I think Manny gonna get stoned though. Terrible mistake. So now my point is to say this to you guys, man. Don't let that set. Don't let that people. Don't listen to these people out here telling you that Boots got exposed and Boots ain't the truth and Boots is not this and Boots is not. Don't let that get you. I'm telling you now. Again, like I said, I'm gonna say this again. Maybe he beats them. Maybe he don't. Who knows? Jeremy Hurd was good. Lil Reese was good. Maybe he beats him. Maybe he don't. Right? Who knows? We ain't gonna know till they get in the ring. Sylvester Stallone in 2011 was good, but for people to tell you he ain't on their level and they ain't this and this and okay. He's 25. Do you know that Terrence Crawford is 10 years older than Jaron Ennis? Errol Spence is 8 years older than Jaron Ennis, or 7 years older than Jaron Boots Ennis. You understand what I'm saying? Montreal Virginia Beach was good, but he is uber talented. Keith Lewis was good. He's uber talented, people. Uber talented. It's just like I told you guys. When Devin Haney got hurt by Jorge Linares, suddenly everybody, oh, he can't beat Tank. He ain't on Tank level. He going to get knocked out. Okay. Z-Stacks 1017 was good. Daryl Colby was good. You said Tank fight like he on still reserve, mad funny. Tank G Wood was good. Tank is a boxer puncher. You understand? Tank is a strategic boxer. Silk Holler game was good. And anybody that said Tank is overrated, I don't see him being overrated. Did he have the greatest performance yesterday? No. He had the performance I thought he was going to have with the style that he was in there with. I just thought it went later and longer than what I expected. I expected Tank. What did I tell you? In the fourth round, Tank is going to figure him out. In the fourth round, he figured him out. Hector Garcia was more crafty, slicker, and prepared for Tank than I thought he was going to be in the later rounds. And in the later rounds, he still was countering Tank, but you could see he was wearing down, and I knew Tank was eventually going to catch up to him, and he did. And Tank blasted him, caught him with a left hand. Raymond Tompkins was good. I picked Rashid in rematch against Villa. No. Villa's just going to be even more confident. Bowens was good, which means he's going to start even earlier now. He's going to, Donnie 3 times was good. He's, he's going to knock out Ken was good. Real Me C2 was good. Tank is small dude with heavy power, very heavy power. But it's how he delivers it. It's the thing that impressed me about Gervonta Tank Davis is his ability to make adjustments. See, Rashidi Ellis, what did I tell you when y'all asked me the other day? A1 who's on my brother Manuel H in the building. Was good, great brother. Deontay Moses was good. When you guys asked me the other day, who's most likely to get upset? I said Rashidi Ellis, and then I said Demetrius Andre, right? Brandon Pollard was good. I told you Rashidi Ellis and then Demetrius Andre. Right, Vacay McFarlane was good. I don't remember what order I put it in, but I told you guys those two, right? And what did I tell you? I said the layoff for Rashidi Ellis, and the fact that he fades in the second half, and this dude Villa has all these knockouts and this power. And what did everybody say? Everybody said, "No, Blue. Remember, go back and watch it now. Receipts." Everybody said, "No, Blue, all Villa knockouts was in Mexico." Remember that? No, everybody he knocked out was in Mexico. Everybody he knocked out was in Mexico. And I said, it don't matter if he knocked them out in Mexico or not. The dude confidence is at an all-time high. He's knocked out just about everybody he faced. He's big. He's strong. He's aggressive. He's going to come forward. He don't know how to lose. Didn't I tell y'all that? 7 Trillion Records LLC was good. I told you that. Right? And so guess what happened? I said in the second half of fights, what did I tell you guys? Jamal Parker was good. I told you guys, right? Max Felix was good. Kevin Price was good. I told you I told you this. When you look at Rashidi Ellis fight with Alexis Roca, didn't I tell y'all this? I said when you watch Rashidi Ellis fight with Alexis Roca, in the second half of that fight, Alexis Roca was putting a lot of pressure on Rashidi Ellis, and he was not comfortable with that pressure. Baldwin said Villa lost for real. Okay. He won. MD Mills was good. He won. I don't like this Seahawk game for the Niners, man, because it's hard to beat a team 3 times, man. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, man. Although I believe we're going to win, it's just hard to do it, man. So, anyway, he wasn't comfortable. Alexis Roca made him very, very uncomfortable in the second half of that fight. But what did everybody say? Oh, no, those dudes Alexis Roca knocked out, those dudes was in Mexico. Okay. And Anthony Brown, what's good, Ant? Big Ant, what up, dog? What's good with you, King? Jaron Boots Ennis. TR was good, great brother. Yeah, there's no love for Boots. Kush Wade was good because, and is there any update on Kevin Durant? I know he hurt his knee. Boots won easy. He won every single round. But I understand people's concerns. I understand you expected expectations. George Reeves was good. It's expectations. People expected Boots to get I expected Boots to get a second round stoppage. Elijah Wandadon was good. A-Sing was good. I expected Jaron Ennis to get a second round stoppage victory. You can see it in my breakdown, my prediction. I expected Jaron Ennis. Big Watts was good. Based off of the little bit of Manny Kim was good. Based off of the little bit of footage and based off the little bit of footage there is out there of this dude Chua Kazim. I'm like, man, his style, Jersey State Bullies was good. I'm like, his style is tailor-made for Boots. And I'm like, man, Boots gonna get him. Boots gonna get him and gonna get him up out of there. Right? I'm like, man, Boots gonna get him up out of there early. It's over. Right? And Boots couldn't get him up out of there. Cool. And I understand people is like, man, Boots, man, we expected you to. Cool. It ain't, but that's not how boxing operates. That's not realistic. You understand? That's not boxing. But sometimes you don't get to do it up out of there. I expected Tank Davis to get Isaac Cruz up out of there. Based off of the styles. It went 12 rounds. Deshaun Alexander was good. DeHaven Alexander, excuse me. I expected Tank to get Isaac Cruz up out of there. He didn't do it. Okay. I was impressed. You understand what I'm saying? John Smith was good. It happens. It happens. Yi Hunter was good. You were right, Blue, about the first 3 rounds. I just rewatched it. Hector won first 3, but Tank won the rest. I thought Tank won 4. I thought Hector Garcia won the 5th round. I thought Tank won the 6th round and the 7th round, and he started to take over. But as far as the judges saying that Hector Garcia only won 1 round or 2 rounds, that's terrible. And for them to be all in the same, man, that's terrible, man. It's terrible. GG Champ 15, Real Dev was good. Knockout game. No one was getting that dude up out of there that night, Blue. Boots still did what he was supposed to do, and that win the fight one-sided. Yeah, Big George 850 was good. Another thing is that people was, Boots gets hit. Boots is getting hit. Boots get hit. Oh, he can't get hit. Man, they all get hit, man. What are you talking about? Go look at Lamont Peterson, Errol Spence fight. Lamont Peterson was hitting Errol Spence, people. Jose Ramos was good. Irezi was good. Everybody looks at the ending results. Kenichi Bear, my brother, what's goody with you? Appreciate you, great brother. Go look at the Errol Spence Lamont Peterson fight. Lamont Peterson was hitting Errol Spence, but everybody remembers the ending results. Go watch the fight again. There was times where Lamont Peterson was having success against Errol Spence. Everybody gets hit. It's boxing. You in there with another professional athlete. That's why some fighters that are defensively responsible, they are so impressive. Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Mayweather, James Toney, Pernell Whitaker, Willie Pep. You know, they so the reason that they are so Candy Creatones, blessings to you, Queen. How you feeling today? The reason that they are so revered and so impressive is because they're in there with another professional and they're making a miss in the phone booth. Tara Sims, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? That's very difficult to do. These dudes is in there with other professionals and making a miss in the phone booth. That's impressive. You understand? So when you Shakur Stevenson, you can make dudes miss in the phone booth, and Floyd can make you miss, and man, that's impressive. Devin Haney can make you miss. Derek Choice was good. Karen Dunwell was good. Lamont said, Karen Dunwell said Lamont was out boxing Spence till the pressure folded him. Exactly. Tara Sims, I'm definitely enjoying myself. Ryan could have knocked Hector out, possibly, but styles make fights. So Rob the Third was good. I don't put too much emphasis on that. I don't put too much stock in that because Ryan possibly could have knocked out Hector last night. You understand? But that don't mean that he's gonna knock out Tank. Deal with it. TV was good. That just means his style meshed better against Hector Garcia. That's all that means. Castro was good. SVN Grams was good. Tomorrow, more time was good. You understand what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean that that just means that his style meshes against him better than it would him. Like Manny Pacquiao knocked out Ricky Hatton and knocked out Miguel Cotto. Floyd didn't do that. He knocked out Ricky Hatton in the 10th round and he had a tough fight with Miguel Cotto. But when they fought, he had no tough fight with Manny. It wasn't a tough fight with Manny. Smash the like button. People, get the likes all the way up. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Let's get the likes all the way up. We should have 800 likes right now. We should have 800 likes right now. Styles make fights. So yeah, it looks good to say that. MBD TV was good. It sounds good to say, yeah, you know, but man, he couldn't. Boots couldn't get this dude out of there. T. Scott was good. He better stay away from him. It sounds good. It's just like I said. I picked Devin and Shakur because I think that they can outbox and sustain that against Tank for 12 rounds. If they don't sustain that, it's going to be a problem. It is what it is. What makes those fights so interesting is we don't know if they can sustain it. I'm guesstimating. $1 Trillion Dreams, Deuce, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I don't see how you're able to stay awake with those ocean wave sounds in your background. I will be dozing off on the chat. I'm kicking in with y'all. I hear it all day, all night. Young God, brother in the super chat, did Hector say where am I to his corner? Yeah, he did. He was lost. He didn't know. Listen, again, like I tell y'all, man, Tank catch you, it's over. And I was surprised how Hector Garcia was taking his punches. Maybe he took too many. Maybe he took too many. Because he was eating Tank punches at one point in time. And maybe he just took too many, bro. You don't want to eat those. You want to slip them. And you don't get no extra points for saying, I took Tank punches. Bro, you don't get no extra points for that. None. Tank power is overrated? I won't say that, bro. I won't say Tank power is overrated at all. Floyd the Dream Stevenson was good. It's like Furious sustaining. Yeah, he didn't do it though. He got dropped. He kept getting dropped. He just was able to get up. Yo, Nupe 1911 was good. Tony was good. Blue got any updates on AB training? What about it? Charles Johnson was good. He's training. He's in training camp. Durant Miller was good. I just don't want to see Crawford put Tank on the canvas since he was talking greasy about Bud. That's not a good matchup for him. It's a terrible matchup. Victor was good. It's a terrible matchup. He would have he wouldn't touch him. He wouldn't touch Terrence Crawford. Markel Robinson was good. That's a terrible matchup. Terrible. Terrence Crawford has 7-inch arm reach advantage, power in both hands, accurate, taller. Man, that's a terrible fight. Terrible fight for him, man. I don't know about that, Jimmy Bernard, but by the end of this week. God Greatest was good. No, not the end of this week. February. Gamboa touched Terrence Crawford, yeah, because Terrence Crawford didn't respect Gamboa. And Gamboa is very unorthodox. He's not a boxer puncher. He's very weird in his approach. Urban Dance Legend was good. Rico Beef was good. Vlad Smith was good. Gamboa is a wild card. Like, that dude is very, very unpredictable and very unorthodox, man. He's able to touch you, man. The dude is very, very, very awkward, man. Queen Candy, blessings, Queen. How you doing? Did you just change your name? Yes, your name was not Queen Candy just 2 minutes ago. William Ward, what's good, great brother? Your name was not Queen Candy 2 minutes ago. Manny King was good. I pay attention. Ryan got a lot of confidence, and I think that's going to be a problem for him. Too much confidence gets you hurt. You got to have a balance in your confidence. Too much confidence to get you knocked out. Abandoned Boys was good. Too much confidence get you knocked out, especially against Tank. El Berlon Jaha was good. Virgil will destroy Tank Boots. Q De Niro Deuce, my brother back in the super chat, dropping another cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I agree, Blue. Tank my favorite fighter, but Bud will give him his first loss for sure. Bud moved too much, wouldn't give Tank time to adjust. Yeah, he wouldn't give him time to adjust. His arms are extremely long, power in both hands. Lacaro beside Boston was good. Lacaro, oh my gosh, 808 Wireless was good. His arms are extremely long. He has power in both hands. He's very ambidextrous. He give you different looks. And that's a terrible matchup. Wiz was good. And again, people are basing it, well, Gamboa touched him. That's what they said about Victor Postal, too. Because Gamboa touched him. Well, Gamboa touched him. If Gamboa can touch him, okay. Okay. Exactly, Manny King. They don't realize how Gamboa. And Gamboa is a whirlwind, man. His feet are very fast, very jittery. Olympic gold medalist. People don't realize that. They just automatically just if Gamboa could do it. Okay. Okay. But as far as Ryan and Tank, I think Ryan is gonna. It's gonna look a lot like yesterday, right? Gambo was a very good fighter. Ligero, he's still in there. I thought it was in. He ain't do nothing. My Egypt blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I didn't. He thought it was an accident. But my thing is this, right? Is that so my thing is this, right? Is that you know Ryan Garcia and Tank is going to look a lot like last night. Ryan Garcia's jab is very fast, very powerful. I just think that Ryan is going to put his jab out there just a split second too long. Just a split second too long. Miguel Perez was good. He's going to put his PT pills good. I think that he's going to put his jab out there just a second too long, and I could just see DeAndre was good. And this is no slight to Ryan Garcia. I'm just giving y'all my breakdown. I can just see Ryan, Ryan fast hands, right? Boom, boom, and I could just see him. I'm telling you, I can just see him reaching for a jab and Tank just obliterating him with a left hand. Like, I feel like it's going to look like this when Tarver knocked out Roy Jones. C Money Best Style is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. When Tarver knocked out Roy Jones, that's how I think Tank is going to knock out Ryan Garcia. Markel Robinson was good. That's what I think. I think he's gonna. John Hunt was good. I think that he's gonna leave. The Tank gonna destroy him. I don't know about that. He's gonna knock. I think he's gonna obliterate him with a knockout punch. But up until that point, it's gonna be a competitive fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Garcia is up on the cards. Trizzy Money was good. I don't put it past that. Coach JB 220 was good. I won't put it past that Ryan is up on the cards. Ryan could be winning by that time, but I just think that he's gonna leave his jab out there. Yo said he had Tank 6-1. I like to see Thurman in Booth. He fought everyone at 140. Who? Who fought everyone at 140? Jake, what's going on? I'm not a fan of boxers. I just fly around the country chasing boxers. Aaron Sorrellis was good. Sorrellis was good. Williams was good. Bo was top dog at 140. Yeah, he was. I would have liked to see Terrence Crawford get the opportunity to fight Danny Garcia at 140, Lucas Matisse, and Amir Khan at 140. King J was good. If I had to give a percentage, what percentage I'd give Ryan to KO Tank? I don't want to disrespect Ryan, but I say maybe 20%. Jermacki was good. Tank is very slick. He's very elusive, and he sees everything. Donald Hawkins, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Donald Hawkins, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. Ryan has very, very fast hands, so I can see him catching Tank with a punch that Tank don't see and hurting him because of his hand speed and his power. Ryan's speed equals power. His speed equals power. Um, and I could see that being a problem for Tank. Um, Now, Tim Williams was good. Joe Mackey was good. I think I think Gary Russell and Tank. I think Gary Russell will be a problem for Tank Davis. He's a problem. Um, but I could see Tank landing something on Gary and hurting Gary. Gary is elusive, man. That dude is special, man. Gary Russell Jr. is special, man. He's special, man. Southpaw, fast. He got respectable power. Dude is a man. Aaron Whitelaw is good. I would love to see that fight. Elite TV. He said Virgil beats Boots. Okay. Gary's a dog. You can't be a dog against Tank though. You gotta be a boxer, not a dog. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up. We should have 800 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. Did Gary Russell Jr. fight the Jackal years ago? Who? Get one ready there? Get the likes up, people. Let's get the likes to 800. I want to see Virgil and Boots. If Boots is so overrated, let's make these fights then. Let's see. Floyd the Dreamer. Is it true Gary Russell beat up Crawford in sparring? I heard he had success against him. I don't know how much he beat him up. And that was years and years ago. I don't even think either one of them was a pro. Villa would fight Boots, yeah. That's a good fight. Yeah, my Egypt. Get the likes up, people. Let's get the likes to 800. Carlos Hernandez was good. Guys, don't forget. Hit the like button. Yeah, man. Get the likes up. Salute, Carlos Hernandez. Get the likes all the way up, people. Boots can get hit versus the hardest puncher at 147. Rico Reef said Jaron looked average. Donald Hawkins, blessings. I appreciate you, King. He looked average. Dariel Colby was good. And that's another thing. You know, you got to factor in, was Boots even motivated for that fight? You know what I'm saying? Those are things that people don't factor in. These dudes is human beings too. You got to think, was Boots even motivated? Like, bro, I can't even pronounce this dude's name. Jaguar Tamer was good, great brother, blessings. I can't even pronounce this dude's name. Cuatro Loso was good. I want to see Boots in there. He said Boots had a man in there and show how good his footwork is, not to fight. Yeah. Blue, please educate our brother above why Shakur beats Tank. I have Shakur being Tank because he can sustain. You cannot box Gervonta Tank Davis because of his patience. Weedy Gonzalez was good. Javante Raymond Tompkins is good. Gervonta Tank Davis is uber patient, right? That's his gift, but it can be also a gift and a curse. He's very, very patient. He lets the fight come to him. He lets the knockout come to him. At times, you see when he was reaching and overzealous, he was missing widely with those punches, trying to hit Hector Garcia, right? Hector Garcia was comfortably leaving his right hand down by his side as a southpaw. Roy James was good. Who is your favorite fighter, Blue? He was comfortably leaving his hands down by his right hand down, which is a no-no when you're fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, who left hand is his biggest attribute, along with his mind. And he was making Tank miss, and he was jabbing Tank comfortably with the right hand and controlling the pace of the fight and the distance of the fight. Shakur Stevenson is a southpaw and is just as big as Hector Garcia, if not bigger. Shakur Stevenson is much more sharper than Hector Garcia. He is much more elusive than Hector Garcia, way more better defense, and he's more decisive with his punches, right? He's not going to miss his counter punches like Hector Garcia was. He was unsure of himself. Shakur's going to go in there super confident, very sure of himself, and when he make Tank miss, he's going to make him pay. Melvin Everett, what's good on? So for Shakur to use his range and to control the distance, it's a different type of animal to deal with, man. And Shakur is not going to be lured into a mistake. Hector Garcia, I told you guys as the fight was unfolding that Tank was getting closer, and he was drawing him. RVS was good. Roseanne was good. I can see when Tank is getting closer and closer and closer, and Hector Garcia didn't realize it. He was unable to calculate what was actually going on in front of him, right? And that's not by accident. That's because Tank didn't want him to figure it out. Tank was doing little subtle things and little subtle movements and little subtle angles and little subtle punches to make Hector Garcia react in the manner he wanted him to react. You understand what I'm saying? He makes you react in the manner he wants you to react so that he can counter you where he wants to counter you. So he can put you in a position where he wants you and needs you to be to do what he did last night. To catch you with that clean punch. He started catching them with clean left hands. And it's like, bro, how you not seeing these left hands? Because it's the angles in which Tank is throwing them. It's the angles in which he's putting you in a position. He done started setting you up so long, he made you have muscle memory, right? It's reoccurring muscle memory. So what happens is he's making you react and do things that you're not paying attention that he's doing. So that way, when he really wants to land his big left hand like he wanted to, he did it. And there's nothing Hector Garcia can do about it because guess what? In his brain, Tank has already shot _064 was good. In Easy Blends was good. In his brain, Tank has already downloaded in Hector Garcia's brain what Hector Garcia needs to do. And Hector Garcia is repeating a bad habit. You understand? Mark McQuay was good. Roy James was good. He takes his time with every fighter. That's what he does. Takes his time with every fighter. Tank is a calculated fighter. He's not a brawler. He's not a monster. Tank is a calculated fighter that has power. And when he gets you where he needs you to be, and it's all she wrote. A brother said Tank is not going to start off slow against Shakur and Devin because he sparred them. That has nothing to do with them fighting as professionals, 8-ounce gloves and no headgear, years after sparring them. When he sparred Devin Haney was 16 years old. Devin Haney is now 24. You understand? That's 8 years ago, brother. Devin Haney is nowhere near the same fighter, and he's not even the same size. Darryl Johnson, brother in Super Chat. What you think EJ and Bud would have did to Karen Chuaka Zine? The difference is that's where experience comes in, right? I think Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, I think I think Errol Spence would have won the decision. I think Terrence Crawford may have stopped him. Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence might have stopped him as well. The difference between Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford against Chua Karazim is that they would have cut the ring off better than what Boots did. Boots started following them. That's the inexperience. Boots started following him, looking to get the knockout. Because Boots was frustrated, this dude is not on my level and he shouldn't be in here with me. He started chasing the knockout, and that's why he couldn't get the knockout with a guy that's not trying to be knocked out, okay? Said 214 was good. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is not going to do that. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are going to cut the ring off. They're going to be patient, and they're going to get the knockout. They're going to let the knockout come to them. Boots tried to get the knockout. You understand? He was pressing the fight, but he was following him opposed to cutting the ring off. You understand? C99 was good. And that's the problem. T9 boxing class was good. That's the problem. Boots was looking to get the knockout. You can't. It's not going to happen. He was frustrated. You could see it in his face, like, this dude is not supposed to be in here with me. And he wanted to do it. Trizzy Money, brother, in the super chat, Shakur will try to sit in pocket Tank by KO. No, he's not going to sit in front of Tank at all. He's going to move. There'll be times where Shakur's in front of Tank, but he's not going to sit in front of him. True Speaker Box was good. Shakur's not going to be, no. Who's daddy look physically upset? Frustration, man. God Jim Blue, have you ever seen Haney cut the ring off on anyone? That's not his fight. So most fighters are not running from Devin Haney for him to have to cut the ring off. He's doing the movement. Most fighters are trying to catch up with Devin Haney. They ain't trying to avoid him for him to cut the ring off for him. So you don't see it because he don't have to. Because most people think he can't punch his way through a weight paper bag, so they're the aggressor. My brother DJ Ghost in the building. Go subscribe to my brother DJ Ghost. What's good with you, Ghost? A few days ago, I said Boots can't beat Spence, and the chat thought I was tripping. Hey, Ghost, I'm telling you, don't let that performance make you think that he can't compete with them, because that's not the case. It's very, very difficult to knock out somebody and look great against somebody when they solely coming to survive. That dude came to survive. He was just moving around the ring, unnecessary moving, just very active. And the issue, the mistake that Boots made was not properly cutting the ring off. That's a mistake that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence won't make. They'll cut that dude off. They're gonna cut him off and put a lot of physical and mental pressure on him by cutting him off, right? Boots was trying to catch up to him. They was trying to cut him off. You understand what I'm saying? Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford is going to cut him off at the point of attack. Boots was following him at points. You understand what I'm saying? Boots was following him. You can't follow that dude, man. Dudes like that come to survive, they ain't come to win. They just there to survive. And again, I'm not saying that he beats Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? Voice box, Peter Cruz is good. But I am saying that don't kick out the pillars from underneath his feet and think that he's not on that elite level, because he is. You'll see it. Styles make fights. So certain styles is going to look like that. You know, certain styles you're going to look at it and say, he don't look good. He can't do X, Y, and Z. For instance, I'll give you another example. Eagles fan 18 was good. I'm gonna give you another example. What was the dude named Shakur fought a couple of fights ago? And everybody was booing Shakur Stevenson. Remember that? Let me look at this dude name. I don't forgot dude name. No. Nakatilia. Remember when Shakur fought Nakatilia? And everybody was like, the crowd was booing, Shakur is boring. Oh, Shakur's overrated. Right? Nakatilia, right? He's overrated. He's boring. He don't want to engage. He's running. Mike Lee was good. No, I'm not in D.C. I'm on vacation with the wife. It's her birthday. Steve Cooley was good. Denny Fowles was good. Nakatilia. Oh, Shakur's boring. He's running. He's doing this. He's not engaging, right? He's just being all defensive minded. Oh, Shakur's overrated. On a Mission Entertainment was good. Lord Sweat Red was good. Salute to B-More. And then what happened? You see how Shakur looked against Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez, and Robson Casasio after that? Robson Casasio, Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring are all better than Nakatilia. They're all better than Nakatilia. By far. They're all better than Nakatilia. They're all better than him. All better than him. No, I chose football. I trained in boxing, but I chose football. My family members boxed. I chose football. I love football, man. I love this. When the fall comes around, and that summertime fall, the summertime is ending, and the fall is coming around, and it's football season. The smell of the air, and the smell of grass, man, ain't nothing like it to me. I chose football, man. You know what I mean? The smell of the grass, that fall weather coming around on the East Coast, and it's football season, nothing like it, bro. Nothing like it, man. It's like, man, I love football. Love it, man. Love it. So I chose football, Greg Governor. But I was brought up in the sport of boxing. Family knew boxers, mother knew boxers. Man, I love football, man. The bull trick was good. And you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to the NFL. My brother Ghost, I'm looking on how much he got touched, and even while he was in the pocket, he couldn't get the power shots off. I know Boots elite, but he still got 50-50 fights with Ugas and Ortiz. Nah, he gonna beat them dudes. He gonna beat Ortiz and Ugas. Successful Hustle is good. Hey, he gonna put on dazzling performances against. You put him in there with Virgil Ortiz and Ugas, he gonna shine. I like that motto though, Ghost. He said, just wait on the champs and spin the block on Spence and Crawford. I agree with that. Well, I don't want to see. Well, I want Boots to get his opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence first. I don't want to see Boots versus Terrence Crawford, Boots versus Errol Spence. Just as a fan, I want to see Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, man. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. My favorite position in football is the corner. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, man. I need to see that, man. Corner, then middle linebacker. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. I need to see it. I want to see it. I gotta see it. You understand? I agree. And I want Boots to get his opportunity. I can't say this enough. Y'all know I'm very high on Boots. $1 Trillion Dreams, the third was good. Brother Pig was good. I want Boots to get his opportunity, but I got to see Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. I got to see that, man. I got to see it. Got to see it, bro. I got to see it, man. Got to see it. And I hope Tank fights 3 times this year. I think Tank is gonna knock out Ryan Garcia. Chilltown Major was good, and then I hope that we get Tank versus Shakur Devin. Who was my favorite squad? I've been a 49er since 1983, man. The Giants. I mean, I can't stand the Giants. Can't stand it. Well, I don't have an issue with the Jets, but I can't stand the Giants. Trez G said Boots looks suspect. Okay. Abraham Williams was good. Mike, what's going on? Type Slick Hand Speed was good. Again, like I said, if you don't understand the sport of boxing or the history of the sport of boxing, you'll say that Boots looked suspect. No, he didn't. You know how many great fighters look suspect? Errol Spence's toughest fight was against Emmanuel Latte thus far. Chill Cota was good. He had competitive fights, but that Emmanuel Latte fight where Errol Spence was hurt badly against Emmanuel Latte, where's Emmanuel Latte? What is he doing? Sammy Primetime Channel was good. Manny Kim was good. I mean, where's Emmanuel Augustus? Do y'all know Emmanuel Augustus' record? Let me tell you Emmanuel Augustus' record. Floyd's toughest fight was Emmanuel Augustus. QY Dub Network was good. Emmanuel Augustus' record is 38 wins, 34 losses, and 6 draws, and been knocked out 5 times. Let me say it to you again. 38 wins, 34 losses, and 6 draws. If you ask Floyd to this day, who was the toughest dude you ever faced in your life, he's going to tell you Emmanuel Augustus. That was his toughest fight of his career, Emmanuel Augustus. DOG, what going on, brethren? 38 wins, 34 losses, 6 draws. My brother Go said, Tanks knocks out Devin and beats Shakur in split decision. I just don't see nobody beating him right now, big bro. I can respect that, but I'm telling you, it's not going to look how y'all think it's going to look. It's not going to look like that. You see the way Hector Garcia was controlling the distance and the range and the pace of the fight with his jab, and at times he made Tank overzealous and frustrated. Tank was doing this and then leaping with punches and leaping with hooks because he was frustrated. Because Hector Garcia was controlling the distance, the pace of the fight, right, with his jab. Just a flick jab. Beep, beep. His Tank is a Jermaine Gant was good. Tank Davis is a boxer puncher. He's not a brawler. You understand? He's a boxer puncher, right? I'm a southpaw myself, right? So here, right? Tank immediately tried to mentally and physically put pressure on Hector Garcia. That's why he came out immediately in the high guard, right? And when he came out in the high guard, right, he was trying to walk him down. He was pressuring him, right? And he was leaping with punches and leaping with hooks, right? Because he wanted to clip him. Haney Boy said, you saw frustration. Tank is in the corner looking. See, See, that's what happens when you're overly a fan of one fighter. You start saying stuff that don't even matter. What does him looking in a crowd and looking for people have to do with anything? That has nothing to do with what's going on in the round. And yes, he was frustrated. That's why he was using a high guard, and that's why you can see him leaping and overly extending himself and missing the big punches because he wanted to clip him badly. My brother goes, Hector stronger than Devin and Shakur. He respected that. He honestly believed Devin has no power. He will be less respectful when these boys fight. Hector Garcia is not stronger than Devin and Shakur. No, sir. He's not. He's not stronger than them, those. No. No. He's not stronger than Devin or Shakur. No. No, no, no. And Hector Garcia has 10 knockouts. Devin Haney has 15 and Shakur has 9. And Hector Garcia is a fully grown man. You see what I'm saying? Hector Garcia is 31 years age. He's in his prime. Dev just turned 24 and Tank just turned, Shakur just turned 25. Hector Garcia, 31 years old, grown man, in his full out prime, right? My brother go, I'm not saying that that's what Tank was saying. Yeah, no, I know what Tank was saying. But Tank don't, listen, trust me. Trust me. When the bell go ding, Tank gonna be overly aggressive. Stephen Bateman was good. That's showmanship. That's showmanship. He understands. He understands what Devin and Shakur present. Trust me. That sounds good when him saying that those dudes ain't got. Okay, when that bell go ding, I can guarantee you he ain't gonna rush neither one of them. He gonna come out boxing just like he did with Hector Garcia, and he might be even more hesitant with them than he was with Hector Garcia. Bruce Wayne was good. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't gonna look, I'm telling y'all, I promise you, man, it's not gonna look how you think it's gonna look. It's not gonna look like that. When y'all see Devin and Shakur in the ring with Tank, and you see the size difference, Haney boys, you gonna disappear as soon as the fight starts. You gonna disappear. I'm gonna be here. You gonna disappear. When that bell rings, you're gonna see a boxing match. I can guarantee you that. When the bell rings, you're gonna see a boxing match, and Tank saying he respects Hector Garcia power more than theirs, and you think he gonna Jeremy 2684 is good. He gonna come out and just be overly aggressive with them? Okay. He wasn't overly aggressive with Ryan Garcia. With Rolly Romero either. He wasn't aggressive with Leo Santa Cruz. Leo GT Multimedia Arts was good. BVG Trey was good. When he fought Leo Santa Cruz, he wasn't overly aggressive. Reggie Perkins was good. He wasn't overly aggressive with Leo Santa Cruz. He boxed. He wasn't overly aggressive with Mario Barrios. He boxed. He wasn't aggressive with the last person he was super aggressive right out the gate with was Gamboa. And that went 12 rounds. And Gamboa popped his Achilles in the 3rd round. And it still went 12. Tank is a boxer puncher. He's a masterclass boxer that has out of this world punching power. But he's a boxer first. He's a boxer first. He's going to set up. Tank is going to do what we wanted Boots to do yesterday. Okay, let me give you all an example. Yesterday, Tank would have knocked out Chua Karazim. But you know why he would have knocked him out? He would have knocked him out with this. This is what would have knocked him out. Tank would have cut the ring off and set traps to knock out Chua Karazim last night. This is what Tank uses. He's a masterclass boxer that has extraordinary, out of this world power. And people get so enamored with their power that they forget about the boxing, and everybody, Tank power, Tank power. That's not what he does. He said Cameron would have destroyed Tank. Man, come on, man. No, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have. Tank can't box. Vlad Smith said Tank can't box. What? Bro. Go said somebody said Boots and Rashidi was too worried about each other and underperformed. I agree with that. Because you know why, Ghost? They overlook those dudes. They're human beings like us, right? You know what they do? They look on paper, just like us. Man, this dude ain't funny. See, y'all don't be hearing, and Ghost, you be in the gym, so I know you be hearing this. But you be in the gym, man, that dude can't do this, man. They ain't gonna say, they might not say it publicly. But, man, when you in the gym, man, come on, man. This dude is about, they might not say, hey, I'm knocking this dude out in X, Y, Z round and so on and so forth publicly. DJ, what's good, great brother? You understand? They might not say that publicly. But, man, Haney Boy said, yo, Ellis sounded broke after. Yeah, man, because, again, like I told y'all, did y'all watch when he fought? Go back and watch Rashidi Ellis versus Alexis Roca. Look at that pressure. When Roca was putting that pressure on Rashidi Ellis, he didn't like it. He was using unnecessary, excessive moving. Man, he was not comfortable. Jason Kelly, what's good, great brother? How you feeling tonight? He wasn't comfortable in there with Alexis Roca. He wasn't comfortable in there. He wasn't comfortable. And I told you guys, and when y'all asked me the other night, hey, Blue, who gonna be the upset? And I said, Rashidi Ellis and Villa, and y'all was like, no. Yeah, Ghost. Oh, man, Ghost can really tell me to get off. I knew it. Ghost said, wait, Blue, you on vacation? Yeah. Yeah. Ghost can really say, bro, why is you on live? I know it's getting ready to come. I know he getting ready to say, yo, bro, why are you on this live stream? Gloria, what's good? Look, you really get on my nerves. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, bro. I knew it was coming. I said, he get ready to tell me get watch. I knew it was coming, bro. I knew it was coming. He said, yo, wait, bro, you on the line? Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. He said, wait, bro, you on vacation? Yo, I knew it was coming, man. He said, end the live while I'm reporting your channel? Yeah. Oh, snap, man. Now I'm about to get off in a second anyway. The wife in there waiting. We just came back from dinner. He said, yo, wait, you on vacation? Son of G was good. Man, you know, it's hard for me not to stay on the grind, man. It's hard, man. He said, "Wait." Right in the middle of the talk, he said, "Wait, you on vacation?" Yo, facts. Yeah, man. Gerardo Valencia was good. I ate shrimps and uh, and rice and vegetables and yeah, shrimps and rice and vegetables, man. It's like a stir fry, gourmet stir fry, man. It was good, man. Shrimps in there. Um, had had these vegetables, man. It was good, man. David Jackson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Tank getting touched up make them think he can't box. LOL. There's a method to the madness. Tank will clean 135. Ryan next. Yeah, I think he's gonna knock out Ryan Garcia. You met Stack Jack before at Boost Gym? No, I met Steven Jackson at I met Steven Jackson a couple of times, man. Uh, I seen Steven Jackson. When the first time I seen Steven Jackson? No, I didn't see him at Boost Gym. I know I seen him at the Barclays Center. I don't know. I seen him a couple of times, but not at Boost Gym. I never seen him at Boost Gym. Shut Up and Laugh was good. Yeah, the food was good, man. Definitely was good. King One was good. Appreciate you, brother. The food was definitely good, man. Salute D-Lo 2020. Blessings, I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, I don't remember when I met Steven Jackson at the first time. But I've seen Steven Jackson a couple of times. For sure. Why Meek Mill try to talk crazy to the Russells? Because these dudes they be getting that courage juice inside of them, boy, and they forget what these dudes do for a living. Don't let their size fool you. Bro, they get punched in the face for a living. You understand me? These dudes get punched in the face for a living. You rapping about it in the song. They get punched in the face for a living. For a living. Bro, they sign up to get punched in the face, bro. Listen, I want y'all to understand just how ridiculous this is. See, people don't even put it into this context, right? If you in the street, right, and somebody walk up to you and punch you in your face, right? Everything just breaks out, right? Like, yo, this dude just punched me in my face. He only hit you once. Yo, just think about this. Tank and Hector Garcia punched each other in the face well over 50 times yesterday. And didn't even flinch until Hector Garcia got his lights turned out. Just think about that, bro. Did they get punched in the face is normal. Mike Lee, my brother. Just think about that. So, just because you bigger than them, bro, you ain't gonna pack that. Bro, you're not gonna pack something that they. Bro, they get hit by other professional fighters on a daily basis. They know how to get punched in the face, bro. Their face is callous. Manny Kim is good. So, I mean, Meek Mill is tripping. You tripping. Full movie episode, my brother was good. Just think about that, right? Full movie. If somebody woke up to me right now and punched me in my face, it's like, yo, what? Just one time. Man, these dudes get punched in the face for a living. See, man, you punch me in the face 50 times, and I'm cool with that. And you might not even have them all. Hey, look at Tank Face after the fight, and look at Hector Garcia fight. Tank Face looked worse than Hector Garcia, and Tank put his lights out. El Reeve was good, great brother. Frank was good. Van Michaels was good. I was just getting ready to say that, Ghost. I was getting ready to say, man, he better worry about 6'9". Bro, just imagine. Look at their faces when the fight was over. Hector Garcia fights didn't look like Tank. Tank face looked worse than Hector Garcia. Man, Tank put his lights out. The dude said I couldn't see out neither one of my eyes. What? He said I had an instant headache and couldn't see out of either one of my eyes. But look at his body language. That was good. That was good. People, I want y'all to just put this in the context. People, just think about this. If somebody punch you in the face and you can't see and have an instant headache immediately, you will panic. This dude got punched and the lights went out and he finished the round. Bro, how did he finish fighting and still was trying to duck Tank punches? Yo, Ghost said I wouldn't even admit it. Facts. But Ghost, just think. The dude had the wherewithal to not get knocked out and then walk to his corner. He still was moving around the ring. He still was functioning. His instincts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, just your general person walking off the street, man, come on, man. Brother, he got all, yeah, he was acting his corner. QY.net where it was good. But just to think, even though he got sent to another dimension, Christopher Schaefer was good. He still had the instincts to know I can't get hit by nothing else. Just think about that now. Or I'll get fully knocked out. He didn't let himself get fully knocked out. And he didn't know where he was. I'm going to check it out, Ghost. He said, Blue, I knew he was going to quit. Watch my last IG video when you got time. I'm going to check it out as soon as I get off of this. Nothing was worse than... Hey, y'all remember when Luis Ortiz hit Charles Martin? And that dude just stood there and looked at the crowd like... Yo, that was the worst knockout I ever seen. G Bowles is good. I know when you see dudes hit the canvas hard and it's like, yo, what the? But when Luis Ortiz hit Charles Martin and Charles Martin just stood there and looked at the crowd like, yo, that was so wild. Like, he got hit, boom, he was like, dude, why you looking at the crowd? Bro. The D-Vols was good, great brother. D-Von was good. Knocked him into a state of confusion. Facts. He hit him and he was like, bro. But then he snapped back, like, to defend himself, though. Like, bro, what is you doing? He straight knocked this dude into straight confusion. He had no idea where he was for a split second. Yi Huncho, he said, wait, Ortiz versus who? It was Ortiz versus Charles Martin. Jermaine Gann was good. Cam Estrada, right, Cam? He said the glitch. Bro, he sent him to another dimension that fast. But he came back into reality real quick, like, oh. Bro, that dude said, He just stood there and looked at the crowd like, yo, what just happened? Man, that's some wild stuff right there, bro. Well, let me get out of here, people. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, people. Let me get out of here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through. Salute to my brother DJ Ghost in the building. Jalen Central was good. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. All right, go salute, King. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.